Hello. So, in this lecture, it is time for you to actually pick the industry or the sector rather you want to work with. And you want to do this now. You do not want to postpone it for later. The earlier you do this, the better it is. I hope you had some time to actually think about it. Based on the previous lecture where we looked at some of the most profitable industries, hopefully you came up with something that makes sense to you. As another reminder, the industry is also the niches. I have here some niches that I think are really common and folks seem to do really well in. It's the healthcare sector. That's actually a really good sector. So if this is something or a sector which you have experience with or have worked before, this would probably be a great choice for you. Construction is another upcoming one. A lot of folks are moving to that sector. That niche is a very special niche, but I see that folks are having a lot of success with this. Another great one is real estate. You really want to tap into that sector if you have a real estate license or if you have some kind of investment experience in that area and then you want to run a business there. This will be an awesome experience for you, and you definitely will be able to leverage the skills or the previous experience that you have there and make it a successful one here. Another one is transportation. Now, when we say transportation, there are many form of transportation. I'm not necessarily talking about the MBTA, but it depends on where you live. There's a lot of places like buses, even some of the cab drivers. All of these services, or rather these businesses, are looking for digital marketing. Now, sometimes the least popular sector could be the most successful sector because you'll be able to pick your niche there and you most likely beat a lot of the competitors and you can grow your business exponentially there because you don't have much competition there. So you have to be very careful in regards to what niche you want to pick. And again, you need to be somewhat passionate about it. I don't see the sense of starting a business like this and not tapping into your passion. So once you do that, success is really something that you can enjoy. And what I mean by success is you really get to enjoy what you do. Not that many people can say that. So this is what you get here with this business system. So today you need to pick your niche. You must not postpone this. You need to pick your niche. If you have not done so, now what you need to do is stop this and before going to the next lecture, pick the niche that you want. You might have to do some research if you don't have experience with any of them. That's perfectly fine. Use your curiosity here. You can do it. You have to do that before moving on to the next lecture. In this lecture, we are discussing what do you need to know as the business owner. Now, although the business itself may not involve you directly need to learn a whole lot, there are some things you will need to know in this business as the business owner in order for you to communicate with your clients. So you need to get the basics of the business. Now, there are some people that do hire a marketing person. If that is you, then of course, some things here you probably do not need to know to communicate with your clients. Nonetheless, I highly suggest that you understand some of the basic principles of the business. So, why should you learn the basic principles? Well, it's really that simple. You will be communicating with clients, and sometimes some of these clients that you will be communicating with might be a little bit informative about the field, about the industry, because they had been curious about it. Two, maybe they actually had someone working for them doing exactly what you either will be doing for them or what you are doing for them. So it's important that you understand some of the terminologies involving the business. Now, let me remind you, you do not need to be an expert here. It's not needed. Expertise is not needed in regards to what you need to know as the business owner. However, as mentioned before, you need to have the basic understanding and the basic vocabulary as well as the basic knowledge to communicate with potential clients and feel confident and feel that you know what you're talking about, and also that you understand what they're talking about. So that is the reason why you will be learning some basic in the business. We will teach you in the following lectures.